Hey, what's up volleyball community? Hope you guys are doing well. Hari from Wonder of Volleyball here and welcome to my corner of the internet. In this channel, you'll be getting to know about all things volleyball. Like and subscribe and let's get into today's video. Whether your child is obsessed with playing volleyball, already playing the sport, or you know a friend or colleague who is very much interested in playing and watching volleyball, the simplest way to show your appreciation towards their passion is to give a valuable and thoughtful gift to them. So if you are looking for a detailed video that explains all about the best gifts that you can give to the volleyball player or the enthusiast in your life, don't skip and keep watching till the end. I've provided links for all the gifts that I mentioned in this video down below in the description box, and check them out if you want to give a valuable and thoughtful gift to the volleyball player in your life. These are Amazon affiliate links, meaning that I'll earn a small commission for qualifying purchases without no additional cost to you as a buyer. This helps to support creating valuable content for volleyball players, and thank you so very much for your support. In this one, I'll be talking about the best gifts that you can give to the volleyball player in your life and some of the best brands I've liked when I played volleyball. Please note that this video isn't sponsored and all the opinions that I express about a particular brand are all mine and they aren't endorsed by anyone at all. But before we get into the video, here's an interesting fact about volleyball. The Volleyball Hall of Fame was founded in 1971 and this is the 42nd year of its successful establishment. Okay, let's now take a look at the gifts list for volleyball players. One of the best gifts you can give to a volleyball player in your life is volleyball shoes. Why volleyball shoes? Why isn't any shoe good for playing volleyball? Great question. Let's clarify this first. The volleyball shoes are particularly designed to play the sport and they are specifically meant to be used on a court. The soles, inner and ankle cushion paddings are uniquely connected to the sport. The cushions are built in a rubber-like material that provides greater traction and solid footing for the player on the court while he/she is moving. Remember, volleyball is a sport that includes lateral and sideways movement, so this helps a player tremendously to stay firm and make plays during volleyball matches. The inner and ankle cushion paddings helps a player to feel comfortable with their footwear. Since volleyball involves a lot of jumping, the cushion padding helps a player's feet and ankle not to feel the shock of constant high and hard jumping. To clear the air on why specifically volleyball shoes, they are designed lightweight. This will help a player to be light on the court, and which is a much needed quality during a volleyball match. Most sport shoes are a bit heavier and this won't be helpful for a player to move smoothly on the court. In fact, it will be a hindrance and they may not provide the required stability for a player. If a player isn't able to move smoothly, they won't be able to perform swift during volleyball matches. Volleyball is a performance-heavy sport, and wearing a right footwear is essential to the overall performance of a player. So, the main thing that you can't compensate when it comes to choosing a footwear for your volleyball matches is comfort. When you compromise on comfort, the overall performance gets affected. So my request to you as a former player is never to compromise on the overall quality and comfort of a pair of volleyball shoes. Best brands in volleyball shoes: Asics, Mizuno, Adidas, and Nike are some of the best brands that you can consider when you're planning to purchase a volleyball shoe. The next item that you can gift to a volleyball player is ankle braces. Whenever a volleyball player jumps high to get to the ball, it would be exciting to watch as a viewer, isn't it? If they manage to get to the ball and score a point, it would be even more exciting. But here's the thing. The ankles of a volleyball player go through a significant strain whenever they try to leap high in order to reach and make contact on the ball. The shock of awkward landing after a jump is the major reason for ankle sprains and other ankle-related injuries. So how do a volleyball player prevent this from happening often? In comes the ankle braces. Ankle braces reduce the impact of heavy landing. Also, it significantly prevents the ankle-related injuries such as ankle spraining, ankle twisting, and other ankle-related injuries. It also provides a sense of security to a volleyball player and allows them to jump and leap higher to get to the ball without worrying about injuring their ankles. The first thing that they can use to prevent themselves from injuring their ankles is to use ankle braces. In fact, this is the first product that's recommended to a volleyball player once they recover from their ankle injury, in order to not re-injure the same area. So, why not gift this item and impress the volleyball player in your life? Best brands in ankle braces: Medspec, Futuro, Zenith, Adcost, and Don Joy are some of the best brands you can consider when purchasing ankle braces. The next thing that you can gift to a volleyball player is a pair of quality knee pads. You may have seen volleyball players diving forward or sliding in order to prevent the ball from hitting the floor. When they have quality knee pads while they are playing, they can prevent themselves from getting unnecessary knee-related injuries. It gives them assurance that they can dive without worrying about injuring their knees. A pair of quality knee pads act as a shockproof layer in protecting a player's knees due to sudden dives and slides. Along with the knees, it also protects the entirety of the surrounding areas. Also, knee pads improve the overall blood circulation in and around the knee area. If you've decided to gift a pair of quality knee pads to the volleyball player in your life, then go for the one that has soft padding, absorbs the sweat easily, generally absorbent in nature, lightweight, breathable, and stretchable. That way, a player can wear it comfortably. With that, take a look at its overall comfort, the material in which it's made of, the ergonomic design of the knee pads, and its mobility. Although there are lots and lots of options available when it comes to knee pads for both genders, getting a unisex pair tends to last longer and provides great results in my opinion. Best brands in volleyball knee pads: Mizuno, Asics, Nike, and Body Prox are some of the best brands that you can consider if you have decided to gift a pair of knee pads for a volleyball player. The next item in the list is arm sleeves and elbow pads. Just like the other gear that I've recommended so far, arm sleeves and elbow pads are pretty important for volleyball players to protect themselves. Here are some of the reasons why arm sleeves and elbow pads are used by players. They help to lessen the impact of the hardly spiked ball or a powerful serve that players receive and pass it on to the members of their team. If a player tries to dig the ball from hitting the floor, they usually have to do it through sudden dive and sliding on the floor. When they wear arm sleeves and elbow pads, number one, it reduces the shock and impact due to the sudden dive, and number two, it prevents them from getting unwanted elbow and arm related injuries. When you plan to gift elbow pads and arm sleeves to a volleyball player, consider overall comfort, additional sponge padding on the insides, durability, added protection, and breathability before purchasing a particular brand. Best brands in arm sleeves: Zenza, New Balance, Sports Trail, Craft Sports, and Nike are some of the best brands that you can consider. Best brands in elbow pads: Tandem Sport, Pro G, Body Prox, and Retrospec are some of the best brands you can consider. So before I move into the next gift item, if you are finding value in this video, share it with a friend or a family member who can also get to know about the valuable things that they can give to a volleyball player in their lives. The next item in our list is Volleyball Backpacks. If you ever wanted to gift a valuable item to a volleyball player in your life, then a quality volleyball backpack is your best friend. Fun fact: this is one of the gift items that I loved receiving as a volleyball player. A quality backpack helps keep things in one place related to the sport, and during match days, a player can concentrate on effectively performing in a match rather than worrying about where everything is placed. So you are helping a player to organize themselves in an effective way by gifting a quality volleyball backpack to them. If you've decided to gift a volleyball backpack to a player, consider the following points before purchasing one: the comfort, the overall design of the bag, the material in which it's made, the price of the bag, the overall quality and the brand reputation, whether the bottom part of the bag is made of sturdy material, and the size of the bag. Size is an important aspect because many gears need to be fit into a backpack, and if you purchase a smaller one, then it may not be ideal for the player. Best brands in volleyball backpacks: Mizuno, Nike, Asics, and Wilson are some of the highly reputed brands that you can consider when gifting a backpack. Fitness trackers. As I mentioned earlier, volleyball is purely a performance-heavy sport, and being fit is paramount to succeeding as a player in the sport. So, in order to track their overall fitness, players tend to lean towards fitness trackers. Here are some facts that solidifies why being fit is important as a volleyball player. The sport involves a lot of jumping and lateral movement. In fact, a player jumps 300 times on average during a match. Also, a lot of the time, players will be moving swiftly and will have to take decisions quickly on the court in order to make a play. For that, being fit and agile is paramount. This will help them to play for a longer duration. So if you gift a fitness tracker to a volleyball player, you'll be remembered for a long time. Why? Players are always looking out to improve their overall fitness at all times. So when you gift a fitness tracker, it will be of great help to them. When a player is fit, they can increase the chances of performing and contributing significantly to the success of the team. So they'll appreciate your thoughtful gift. I know that fitness trackers aren't the cheapest, but if you want to make a significant difference in a player's playing journey, then you can go for this gift item. Best brands in fitness trackers: Garmin, Amazfit, Samsung, and Fitbit are some of the best brands you can consider when gifting this item. Hand and finger exercisers. No matter what position a player plays in a team, they'll be using their hands and fingers more often during a match. In fact, all the skills that a player performs is through their hands and fingers. So, having sufficient strength in both the body parts are very important to perform effectively as a volleyball player. All skills in volleyball require players to insert power and sometimes finesse in making an effective play. One of the best ways to increase the overall strength in their hands and fingers is by having quality hand and finger exercisers. Kindly note that these exercisers aren't the replacement for gym workouts related to hand and finger strengthening. Rather, they can serve as a starting point. When you gift these exercisers, This will provide a strong foundation for a player to get started in strengthening their hands and fingers. Best brands in hand and finger exercisers: FitBeast, Alma, GoFit, and Pro Hands are some of the best brands that you can consider when gifting this particular gift item. I hope that you now have a clear idea of the best gifts that you can give to the volleyball player in your life. Everybody loves to receive thoughtful and valuable gifts. So does the volleyball player in your life. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to Wonder of Volleyball if you haven't already. Don't forget to share your thoughts about the gift recommendations in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now and take care.